And we are back. Welcome to match day 3 of Euro 2024. The final round of group game matches will be played over the next few days with everything to play for in the majority of the groups. And off the back of what was my best predictions day of the series so far, we look ahead to see if we can continue that good run of form from yesterday. It was not only 3 correct results from yesterday's predictions, but it was 2 correct scores. Firstly, the Georgia-Czechia that we got right as 1-1, and then the Belgium 2-0 win over Romania. It's just a shame we couldn't quite get the Turkey and Portugal fixture correct. That said, though, Lobhanidze is probably going to be reviewing that chance over and over again for the rest of his life if Georgia don't make it through off of that miss in the last kick of the game. What is it with Georgia and the last kick of the match? And I have to say, rest in peace, 2 p.m. kickoffs at this Euros, because there have been some fantastic fixtures played at 2 o'clock over the course of the last few days. However, like I said, we're not here to talk about match day 2 anymore. We're here to talk about match day 3. And before we get into it, if you haven't done so already, please do consider dropping a like on this video for no other reason than because I got 2 correct scores yesterday, as I've already said. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. We are, of course, going to continue doing all of the predictions for the remainder of the group stage, knockout stages and beyond. And, of course, we're also doing Copa America predictions in the afternoons as well. So make sure you are subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of the predictions on this channel. And without any further ado, let's get into it then. Match day 3 begins tonight in Group A, and it is 2 8 p.m. kickoffs, and that's it. No football until 8 p.m. tonight UK time. What a long Sunday this is going to be. But when we get to 8 p.m, it gets very serious very quickly, because both these games have everything to play for. We start off with the top of the group decider between Switzerland and host nations Germany. And as much as I want to say Switzerland do have a chance in this game, I think what we've seen from the Germans so far in this tournament, it really is going to be a shock if Germany don't win. It's just going to be a case of how many. Now, the Swiss, we know they're going to be well organised, they're going to be robust, but going forward, certainly against Scotland, they weren't exactly that great. I mean, let's be honest, it was a worldie from Shaqiri that got them the 1-1 draw. So I think it's going to be a struggle for Switzerland to get a goal in this game, but they're obviously going to be trying to keep Germany out, looking to nick a goal like the Swiss tend to do. It's their usual approach to big matches, to sit in, try and nick one and win the game 1-0. Obviously, if they do that, they will top the group at Germany's expense. However, I think the Germans are going to be too strong to them. They've been absolutely magnificent so far in this tournament. For me, it's whether or not I go for 2-0 or 3-0. It was 2-0 last time out, so I'm going to go for 2-0 once again. But these are the sort of scorelines I'm thinking. I'm thinking either 2-0, 3-0, 2-1, 3-1. I would be very surprised if it's not one of those scorelines, unless, I say, the Swiss really do get that defence sorted and nick it 1-0. But we'll see. I'm going for 2-0 to Germany. And then the battle for potentially second, but more likely third place, sees Scotland take on Hungary in a game that is absolutely must win for both. Scotland have to win and hope that they resolve their goal difference issues to Switzerland. If they have a chance of finishing second, there is a 6-goal swing needed for Scotland to win and the Swiss to lose, and to Scotland to get second, because they are still on 1 point. For Hungary, they have to win just to get third, and even if they do get third, there's no guarantee that'll be enough, because they have got 0 points so far in this tournament. And to be honest, after all the big build-up to them, I've been very disappointed with Hungary. They were really poor against Switzerland. They were absolutely outclassed by Germany. And I look at this game now, and obviously Scotland were outclassed by Germany as well. But I look at that Scottish performance against the Swiss, and I think if they can produce that level of performance again, they'll get the result they need against Hungary. Yes, all the talk going into this is the loss of Kieran Tierney at the back, but I don't think it'll affect their shape. They'll just bring in another centre-back to play on that left-hand side. Whether or not that is where Hungary then target, I think they probably should. I would be moving Soboslai over to that side of the pitch just to really target that area of weakness. But for me, I think Scotland might have enough tonight, and I know that's baffling for me to say. The amount of Europa games and Champions League games I've done over the last 2 years where I just go, nah, Scottish team, I'm going to predict the other team to win. I'm going to go 2-1 Scotland. I think they can get the result they need. Again, whether or not it's going to be enough to see them through to the knockout stages as the best third-place team, or even as a second-place team if the Germans spank the Swiss, we shall see. But I'm going to go Scotland. I've been very generous to Hungary in the first 2 games, but my patience has run out with them. I'm going for Scotland tonight. I really do think all 3 results are possible in this one. I still think on paper the Hungarians are a better side than the Scottish, but I've just not seen enough from Hungary in this tournament so far. I think Scotland are going to edge it. I'm going to go for 2-1 to Scotland, and we'll see what happens from there. As always, let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. And fantasy football fans, don't forget that this is your opportunity to make your transfers. Could be a good opportunity to play a wild card going in to the final round of fixtures, as you get a free wild card at the end of the group stages anyway. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I'll be back, as always, at 4 p.m. tonight for the next round of Copa America predictions. I'll see you there.